A football game marred by chaos and controversy. The Ohio State versus Michigan game, one of the most anticipated matchups in college football, took a dark turn that left fans and players in shock. The tension was palpable from the start. Both teams, known for their fierce rivalry, were determined to claim victory. The atmosphere in the stadium was electric, with fans on the edge of their seats. After a nail-biting 13-10 victory over Ohio State, Michigan players celebrated their hard-fought win by planting their flag at midfield. It was a moment of triumph for Michigan, but it quickly turned sour. What should have been a triumphant moment quickly spiraled into chaos. The celebration turned into a scene of mayhem as emotions ran high. Ohio State players, feeling disrespected by the flag plant, retaliated. What started as a few shoves quickly escalated into an all-out brawl, with players from both teams exchanging punches. Police rushed in, using pepper spray to break up the melee, but the damage was done. The scene was chaotic, with players, coaches, and fans caught up in the fray. Videos captured the wild scene, with Ohio State's defensive end Jack Sawyer seen ripping the Michigan flag from its pole. The footage quickly went viral, sparking outrage and debate. Both teams' coaches condemned the actions. In a press conference, they expressed their disappointment and called for better sportsmanship. Ryan Day, Ohio State's coach, slammed Michigan's provocative flag plant. He stated that such actions have no place in sports and only serve to incite violence. Meanwhile, Michigan's Sharon Moore admitted his team's behavior was out of line. He apologized for the incident and promised to address the issue with his players. As investigations continue, the Big Ten may impose disciplinary actions. The league is reviewing the footage and statements from those involved to determine the appropriate response. This incident raises a critical question. When does rivalry cross the line? Rivalries are a fundamental part of sports, but they should never lead to violence. When does rivalry cross the line? It's a question that both teams and their fans must grapple with. The passion and intensity of the game should be celebrated, but not at the expense of sportsmanship and respect. For now, both teams are left to pick up the pieces and reflect on a game overshadowed by conflict. The aftermath of the brawl has left a lasting impact on the players, coaches, and fans. In the locker rooms, players from both teams discussed the events that transpired. There was a sense of regret and a desire to move forward in a positive direction. Coaches addressed their teams, emphasizing the importance of maintaining composure and respect on the field. They stressed that while rivalry is a part of the game, it should never lead to such destructive behavior. Fans, too, were left to process what they had witnessed. Many expressed their shock and disappointment, calling for stricter measures to prevent such incidents in the future. League officials are now tasked with deciding the consequences for those involved. The Big Ten's response will set a precedent for how similar incidents are handled moving forward. As the dust settles, both teams are back to practice, focusing on their upcoming games. The brawl has cast a shadow over their season, but they are determined to move past it. Training sessions are intense, with coaches pushing their players to channel their energy into the game rather than off-field conflicts. The focus is on discipline and teamwork. Team-building exercises are being emphasized to strengthen unity and foster a positive team culture. Both teams are working hard to rebuild their reputations and regain the trust of their fans. Despite the controversy, loyal fans continue to support their teams. They hope to see their players rise above the incident and demonstrate true sportsmanship in future games. The Ohio State versus Michigan game will be remembered not just for the brawl, but also for the thrilling moments on the field. Both teams showcased their skills and determination in a hard-fought battle. Moving forward, the focus will be on fostering a spirit of respect and sportsmanship. Players and coaches alike are committed to ensuring that future games are remembered for the right reasons. The Big Ten has released a statement addressing the incident, emphasizing their commitment to maintaining the integrity of the sport. They are also taking steps to prevent similar occurrences in the future. As both teams reflect on the events, there is a shared understanding of the need for change. The brawl has served as a wake-up call, highlighting the importance of sportsmanship and respect. With their next games on the horizon, both teams are focused on preparation. They are determined to put the incident behind them and concentrate on their performance on the field. Training sessions are rigorous with an emphasis on discipline and teamwork. Coaches are working hard to ensure that their players are ready for the challenges ahead. Fans are eager to see their teams back in action, hoping for a display of true sportsmanship and competitive spirit. The support from the fans is unwavering, despite the recent controversy. The Ohio State versus Michigan rivalry will continue to be one of the most exciting matchups in college football. Both teams have a rich history and a passionate fan base that fuels their competitive spirit. As the season progresses, the focus will be on fostering a positive and respectful environment. Players and coaches are committed to upholding the values of sportsmanship and integrity. The Big Ten's response to the incident will be closely watched. Their actions will set a standard for how similar situations are handled in the future. Both teams are taking steps to ensure that such incidents do not happen again. There is a renewed focus on respect, discipline, and sportsmanship. As they prepare for their next games, both teams are determined to move forward in a positive direction. The lessons learned from the Brawl will shape their approach to future matchups. The intensity of their training sessions reflects their commitment to excellence. Coaches are pushing their players to be their best, both on and off the field. Fans remain hopeful and supportive, eager to see their team succeed. The passion and dedication of the fans are a driving force for the players. The Ohio State versus Michigan rivalry is far from over. Both teams will continue to compete fiercely, with the hope that future games will be remembered for their thrilling moments and sportsmanship. In the end, it's the spirit of the game that matters most. Players, coaches, and fans alike are committed to upholding the values of respect and sportsmanship, ensuring that the rivalry remains a positive and exciting part of college football. As always, like, comment, and subscribe for the craziest stories, conspiracies, and current events.